Hello and thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Aaron Porras, here with ILTV's Morning Briefing. The destruction of an alleged Syrian nuclear reactor, one capable of starting a full-scale nuclear war, has been a matter of speculation for years. But now, for the first time ever, Israel has just broken a decades-long silence and confirmed what most have suspected, that the army was indeed behind the secret operation, one of the biggest and most successful in Israeli history. The seeds for Operation Orchard were first planted back in 2004 when Mossad agents received intel that foreign entities were helping Syria develop nuclear power. This became more and more clear as time went on, and was finally confirmed via classified photographs from inside the actual site. North Korean operatives could be seen in the photos bringing the reactor to life. The United States, under the Bush administration, opted to pursue a diplomatic solution. But Israel, sensing a new era of nuclear standoffs, decided to take action. And so, on the midnight overlapping September 5th and 6th of 2007, Israeli jets plunged deep into Syria, with many pilots unaware of their target until they got there, on the country's most dangerous and covert operation yet. 2 rounds of bombings reduced the suspected reactor to rubble, and for the last 10 years, Israel has remained completely mum on playing any part. In declassifying this historic moment, Israel is sending a message to any future enemies hoping to aim nukes at the Jewish state someday. And also reflecting, on the eve of its 70th Independence Day no less, on what the country is capable of. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has promised to complete the United States Embassy move from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem by May 14th, in time for Israel's 70th birthday. Well, it turns out that may be harder than he thought, not because of politics, but because of the red tape surrounding building and zoning laws for construction. Contractors are finding themselves in a bind with the proposed building site in Jerusalem, where the current Jerusalem consulate will be converted temporarily into an embassy. Problem is, American security requires an additional road and a 3-meter wall to protect the area. But building these additions requires changing the zoning rules completely, which leads to endless paperwork, meetings, and delays. Netanyahu has promised to use the government to slice through all that red tape in time for the May deadline. That's probably because he's already invited President Donald Trump, who greenlit this controversial move late last year, to cut the ribbon at the opening ceremony. The United States State Department may be right to demand proper security measures at the new embassy site, given the wave of violence, protests, and international outrage that has erupted in the wake of the announcement. After nearly a decade in office, Jerusalem Mayor Nir Barkat is expected this week to announce that he will not be seeking a 3rd term. Instead, he'll focus on election to the Knesset on the Likud party ticket. Rumors of Barkat's decision have swirled since the Jerusalem municipality released a statement regarding ongoing budget conflicts. Barkat and Finance Minister Moshe Kahlon have been publicly at odds for quite some time now, with Barkat even accusing Kahlon of withholding money and funding to the capital on purpose. The statement, however, read that Barkat, quote, intends to pass Jerusalem's highest ever budget thanks to the support of government ministries, end quote. As for his political goals, the statement continued that Barkat would announce his decision after the budget is passed. Nir Barkat has served as mayor of Jerusalem since 2008 and has maintained relatively high popularity among all demographics. He joined the ruling Likud party in 2015. The I.D.F is reporting now that 20-year-old Sergeant Shachar Strug was shot and killed on base this week by an apparently errant bullet. Military police have launched an investigation into the circumstances of Strug's death, but early reports seem to indicate that the wound was self-inflicted. Though not many details have been released, Strug was a member of the elite Duvdevan unit. Supposedly, while tampering with his weapon on Tuesday, it accidentally went off. The last time a soldier was accidentally shot dead was last July during a nighttime drill, when 2nd Lieutenant David Golovenchik's subordinate shot him with live fire. Golovenchik later died of his wounds. Big news in the tech market: Israeli electronic parts manufacturer Orbotech has just been bought up by KLA Tencor of California for a whopping $3.4 billion. Orbitec CEO Asher Levy made the announcement Monday, making this deal the 5th most lucrative exit ever in Israeli high-tech history. Orbitec systems help produce nearly every electronic device there is, from computers to phones to cars and more. KLA Tencor, a capital equipment company based in California, has slowly been expanding in Israel over the years on its own, and KLA Tencor CEO Rick Wallace says that this combination, quote, further expands our operations in this important global technology region, end quote. Orbitec will continue to operate autonomously and under its own brand as a standalone business of KLA Tencor based in Yavne. That's all for now. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.